Time Zone squad representing, or you're catching the archive broadcast. Thank you for watching, and let's not beat around the bush with this one. It's a very exciting flavor. I've been waiting to try this one since I got my initial shipment of Little G's, the first of many, I hope, because this stuff's awesome. Tonight we're having chocolate peanut butter cup. Now, if you've seen any of the Little G reviews on Instagram from other people or myself or YouTube, you know that she loads these bitches up. Like it's crazy. Like the level of mix-ins, the amount, the size of them, the amount of them, the density is next level. So probably shouldn't surprise you that I saved the chocolate peanut butter flavor for last, because you guys know that's my favorite combination when it comes to ice cream. And so anyways, this one's a little bit different than your standard chocolate peanut butter cup. We have chocolate ice cream, peanut butter caramel swirl, and peanut butter cups. I'm really excited about that swirl in particular. So Shayna Brooke and Nicholas Beniti are in the house. So maybe if we have like 2 people watching, that's cool with me because I can talk to you guys and eat this ice cream. So spoilers, my wife and I picked away at this a little bit just to see what was going on. So we can kind of get a preview right here. Although you're just getting an idea of basically what the base and the Reese's cups look like. There's a lot of them, okay? Haven't hit the swirl yet, but look at this shit. That's the kind of density we're talking about here. Odds are you're not going to get a spoonful without some good shit in there. So can't wait to hit that swirl, though. I'm going to start taking pictures now because I might forget once I start getting into this thing. Manzura, Zach Sandoval, Snack Gains, Natural Animal. Hello, 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 Andrew. Hello, hello, hello. Bent Spoon is back. This one's our extra bent spoons. I say this one for the special occasions. So, oh Lord. Okay. You know, guys, I know there's some people out there that think I hype this shit up too much, but when your first piece of Reese's cup looks like this, it's hard to not get excited. Once I can focus, let's go. Trying to figure out a good angle. There we go. Yeah. That whole thing is a piece of peanut butter cup. Wow. Just wow. I mean, if you don't like Reese's peanut butter cups, I can't even talk to you because you're a fucking weirdo. Let's see. Nicholas asked if I had a good Halloween. I did. Thank you for asking. Megan said, check my email just in time to get the live now notification. Thank you for dropping by. Candace Donald, yo, what's up? Diego Diaz, what is up? Yeah, everybody's saying, holy shit, at the size of those peanut butter cups. I love it, guys. She really gets it, man. She's 17 years old, but she gets what we want in an ice cream. We want big-ass mix-ins. We want thick swirls. And we don't want bum pints. We spend our hard-earned money on this ice cream. We want to be, satisfied, right? I don't know if I've spoken about the chocolate base enough. Her bases, in the initial lineup, are fairly limited. We have, chocolate, coffee, and vanilla bean. But they're all solid. They're all, I think this is a better chocolate base than Ben & Jerry's. Not saying that much, but. So, funny story. One of the first pints, I think it was triple chocolate milk and cookies. I went to dig my spoon in, bent spoon of course, and I hit something hard. I thought I needed to temper the ice cream, but that's not what was up. The ice cream wasn't frozen. There was just so many pieces of cookie that I was hitting a solid layer of Oreo, about like an inch long. It was nuts. And it's happening once again. Oh God, Oh, guys. Manzera asked, does she make her own peanut butter cups? I know she makes a lot of stuff in-house, but I'll have to ask her about the candies. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of stuff popping off in here. A lot. Look at that. Wow. Where does the ice cream end and the peanut butter cup begin? So, it's hard to tell. There's a huge... Oh my god. So as you can see, pretty much every spoonful is like this. It's peanut butter cup, 80% peanut butter cup, 20% ice cream. I'm not complaining. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm enjoying this a lot. No swirl yet. Not sure where it's hiding. But regardless of how the swirl ends up, already shits on Ben and Jerry's Reese's peanut butter cup, or Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cup. Huh? Well, I don't talk very much during a review. It's usually because I enjoy it, or people aren't asking questions. Nicholas asked if it's better than Peanut Butter World. That remains to be seen, but look at this son of a bitch. Wow. Just, wow. That's all peanut butter cup. So I don't know if she used her own, or she got king size pieces, but they are huge. Gigantic. Good Lord. It's like... Kels.
What? What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Dude. I hope you guys can get an idea for the scope of this. Guys. I can't... I can't make this stuff up. That's a peanut butter cup. Chunk. Please focus, camera, please. Look at the size of that. What in the hell is going on? This is some crazy next level shit here. Snack Gains asked about the swirl. I haven't got any yet, which is pretty disappointing. But, you know, she's not perfect. She's working on her stuff. This goes right in there with the mixed in Hall of Fame. One time I got like a Grater's chocolate chip that was almost as long as the lid. Oh. Yes. Yes. Where's the swirl though? Damn it. I mean, I can't complain too much. Like Andrew just said, it looks just like a pint of peanut butter cups with an ice cream swirl. So, yeah. You want some of this? Is there, Manzura says, is there a cereal milk type of ice cream? I thought it'd be cool to have different cereals mix-ins. Yeah, there's a couple. Salt and Straw is a Lucky Charms flavor that's pretty good. Yeah, so, I mean, what in the hell? I know I started off this review by talking about the size of the mix-ins, and I'm glad that we're able to find some stuff like this to show off exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. Peanut butter cups and chocolate ice cream never gets old. Nicholas says the Salt and Straw flavors this month look better than last. They are. They're almost identical to last year's Thanksgiving flavors, which I have no problem with. I feel like I kind of jinxed myself, though, with this one. I said how there's no such thing as a bum pint, which, as far as mix-ins go, it's definitely not. But the swirl is MIA. So I'm a little bummed by that. Not too sad, though. God damn it, Instagram. Nicholas says, did you review cranberry walnut stuffing? No, it was an apple one last year. I don't think I reviewed it. It was okay. Megan asked if that was Cam's name tattooed on my arm. Yes, it is. Is it good? Yes, it's very good. It's a good question, though. What do I think of it altogether? Once again, this is a super, super strong flavor from Little G ice cream. I've not been let down by one flavor. I think the lowest I've rated anything is an 8. So when you're averaging 8s, 9s, and a couple 10s in your lineup, you're doing pretty good. This one is not a classic to me, at least in the pint that I got, okay? There's supposed to be a peanut butter caramel swirl. I got a shit ton of peanut butter cups, solid chocolate base, but it had so much potential. If that swirl was like, because I've had the swirls in some of the other flavors like hot chocolate, the marshmallow swirl is nuts, the chocolate swirl and the vanilla fudge brownie, which is basically like a brownie batter swirl, was nuts. But the peanut butter caramel swirl that's supposed to be in this was MIA. Everybody else's mileage may vary, but this is still probably one of the best chocolate peanut butter cup flavors I've ever had, which, I mean, or peanut butter cup flavor in general. It's very strong, and I wish I would have got some of the swirl, because I think if the swirl shows up in this, like it shows up in the fudge brownie or the hot chocolate, this is a 10 out of 10 classic flavor. But because I got kind of shortchanged in that aspect, I can only give it a 9 out of 10. Still, when you have an off pint and you still get a 9 out of 10, I mean, come on, guys. Megan says, which one is your favorite from the company so far? My favorite so far is chocolate, milk, and cookies. That would be chocolate ice cream with Oreo cookies and chocolate chip cookie dough. The triple cookie dough is also very good. That's vanilla bean with sugar cookie dough, chocolate cookie dough, and chocolate chip cookie dough. Vanilla fudge brownie is fantastic. That's the vanilla ice cream with fudge brownie chunks and a fudge swirl, which is amazing, and hot chocolate, which is the chocolate base with a crazy marshmallow swirl. Um, I can't. The coffee toffee caramel, also another sleeper flavor. But I'd probably rate the chocolate milk and cookies as a 10. It's a 10. It's a classic flavor. I almost wish I would have reviewed it on here, so I could tell more people about it. But the fact of the matter is, it's going right up there with the short list of ice creams of the year for me. It's just blew me away. I'd say the flavors that I was impressed the least with, which isn't really saying anything bad because I only gave them an 8, were the marshmallow crispy treat and the confetti cake one. They were just and the coffee milk, the coffee cookies and cream, which is just coffee with Oreos. It's fine, but even her mediocre ice creams are above average. So Preston asked on Insta, you said this is the last Little G's flavor you have to review. What about coffee and donuts? I will be tasting coffee and donuts, but I have too much stuff to actually review on here with salt and straw. The new salt and it's actually the salt and straw flavors I'm reviewing aren't they're not new, but I want to do it on the ice cream social because it's more fun that way, and I need to tell everybody how good the sweet potato casserole flavor is. Not to mention Ample Hills will release that damn s'mores flavor any day now, I'm sure. Let's see, what else is coming out? Oh, I got some Working Cow Creamery. I have some other things that I'm going to review on here. So, pretty excited about that, but I can only eat ice cream 3 times a week. So otherwise, I'll get a little chubby, and I'm not dealing with that. Megan says, now I want some. Do you have to order it online? Unless you live in Boston, you can find it at Whole Foods in Boston. Yes, you got to order it online. Goldbelly has it. That's where you'd go. And if I have a code that will get you $15 off your first order, it's still, around $80-something shipped, which seems like a high price to pay, but I spend a lot of money on ice cream, so I love me some ice cream. But coffee and donuts is just coffee with donut pieces, so I figured it'd be like a more of a boring review. That's why I skipped it. I'm sure it's
my least favorite.
Really? Kelsey says it's her least favorite, so which still is saying like it's not a bad thing. Well, Megan, if you end up ordering it, use my code. It's peanut butter cup 134. You'll save yourself money, and it'll give me money to buy snacks. Nicholas says, so you're going back to hypertrophy training then? Yes, that was a decision I made after lots of frustration and banging my head against a wall. I still do a lot of conditioning work. Like I do a lot of assault bike and concept 2 rower and things like that. Train athletically in that facet. But as far as my weightlifting goes, I'm training like a bodybuilder. So. Sean says, have you thought about doing 2 brands of the same flavor at once to compare? I used to do that back in the day when this channel first started. I called it Ice Cream Battle. It was a big production. So here's coffee and donuts. This is a bonus right here. Let's see if I can get a donut.
It's spread without, or like through the whole thing.
They're not as mixed.
They're not like big chunks. It's like it's in every bite.
Okay, so there's tiny chunks. Well, what else is new? So I think it's really reminiscent of a richer version of the, it reminds me of Cafe a lot and beignets from New Orleans Ice Cream Company, which is still a great flavor. But when you compare it to the other boss-ass flavors in this lineup, it pales a little bit.
Oh, that's so soon.
Oh, Kelsey found a big piece of donut.
Oh my god. I can't find where it ends.
Didn't Sam's Choice have a coffee and donut flavor, Nicholas asked? Yeah, it was decent. It's 7-ish. Yeah, big chunk of donut.
There's another one.
Oh, you dropped ice cream on my phone. Yeah, so Kelsey found some. Yeah, there's donut in there. Melissa says, I tried Gather Around the Campfire, which was really good, but I personally think 7-Eleven's is actually a better s'mores ice cream. The Gather Around the Campfire, for those of you who don't know, is Ample Hills s'mores ice cream, and that's the second person that's told me they prefer 7-Eleven s'mores, which doesn't really surprise me because 7-Eleven s'mores is amazing. Megan asked, and this is a very common question, what is Kelsey's favorite ice cream flavor? That would be Chocolate Therapy from Ben & Jerry's. Andrew says, is Ample Hills releasing Thanksgiving flavors? I do not think so. I think they released No Sleep Till Pumpkin, and now they're releasing, I imagine they'll release All Around the Campfire, and they're doing a Gilmore Girls flavor, which is such a random tie-in, but I'm all about it. New flavors are great. Preston says, got 7-Eleven banana cream for tonight. Thoughts? I think you're in for a good time because that's my second favorite 7-Eleven flavor behind s'mores. I love it. Love it. Carolyn says, just tuning in, but wanted to say loving the new format. Carolyn, thank you. I received initially some criticism that I didn't give a shit about, but I will tell you guys a brief synopsis or a brief summary of why I decided to start doing these live streams. Basically, filming the reviews and editing them and uploading them and all that stuff, it took too much time. And once I had Cam and Powered by Ice Cream, the Instagram got bigger. I just didn't have the time to invest. It was taking away time. It was frustrating at times whenever the program wouldn't cooperate. And I was spending up to 2 hours in total of putting these things up on the web for 5 minutes of footage. And I know that a lot of people don't have the time to watch these live streams, and I get that. But I don't really give a shit because, let's face facts here. Since I've done that, my Instagram has gotten even bigger, and I've gotten more YouTube followers. It hasn't hurt me at all. I'll be okay. I love interacting with you guys, especially in person, because it feels much more organic than when I just film myself talking into a camera. Sean Rivers says, any other 7-Eleven flavors you recommend? I'm stopping by on the way home for a pint or two. Well, obviously, like I just said, banana cream pie. And you know what? The chocolate marshmallow one is pretty good. Pretty good. Basic, but good. That butter pecan one's solid, too. Snack gains. Are the ice cream battles on the tube, too? Yeah, they're way back. Don't try not to cringe. I used to try way too hard on these things. I was a fucking idiot. Karina Gomez asked, where do you get all these cool shirts? Everywhere. Sometimes I'll pop up my Facebook, sometimes on Instagram, but I have way too many. I need to start throwing some away. Muscle by Manny asks, if you had to guess, how much money do you think you spent on pumpkin spice flavored products this season? The answer to that is too much. Andrew Carswell asks, have you had Steve's Southern Banana Pudding? Thoughts? Yeah, I've had it. It's okay. Steve's as a whole was pretty mediocre. I'd probably give that, depending on the mix-ins you get, because they're hit or miss, 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10 on a bad day. Carolyn says, I'm glad you found a way to bring the content but still be a dad, husband, have a life. You're the man. Thank you. I've definitely tried to dip my fingers into a few things. Obviously, fun size reviews are very popular, but I love ice cream. Ice cream's always my first love. It's my favorite food, favorite junk food. I love all food, but ice cream's always my number one. Nicholas says, you're about to hit 50K IG followers. I know. Isn't that surreal? I feel like this time last year, I had like 5,000 maybe. I didn't even have to sell out like Junk Banter. That's the best part. No ass kissing. I block people who piss me off. I shit on a lot of companies. Sometimes I straight up abuse my followers. I just straight up tell them they suck and they love me. I don't get it, but I'm happy that people were supporting me, and it's very flattering. Alexa says, what's your favorite Christmas themed taste? Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm going to have to say Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle cookies are my favorite my favorite Christmas time thing. Ben & Jerry's used to make a Snickerdoodle ice cream that was awesome. So good. Manzura says, if you get 50K followers, you should do 50 fun-sized reviews in one day. No, that is not what I want to do. I didn't have 50 things to review. I feel a 50K giveaway coming, LMAO. Yeah, right. I'm not giving away shit. I'll leave that up to those other channels that are desperate for followers. I'm not giving away anything. Corey says, do you like any of the eggnog ice creams? Yeah, but they're always kind of plain, you know? Like, it's kind of like drinking eggnog by itself. If I'm not getting drunk from it, what's the point? Just eating eggnog ice cream. It's like eating a bourbon-flavored ice cream. Favorite non-ice cream dessert, baked item, or pastry? My wife's more the baked item things, but pecan pie is probably my favorite. Believe it or not, it's not pumpkin pie. It's pecan pie. How do you choose things for your fun size reviews? Just randomly at the store? Yeah, I just I find stuff that I like for the most part, and I think my followers will like, or they're wondering about. New products in general, you know. Obviously, I pick things that are going to get a lot of views, but I do pick things I want to eat as well. That's why you see a lot of pumpkin stuff. Kelsey's throwing away all my food as we speak. Megan says, bring back the long hair. No way, man. It's easy for you to say. I thought it looked cool, but trust me, I thought it was awesome. But the upkeep, I don't know how you girls do it, man. That shit's it's so much work.
Coming from the guy that won't let me cut my hair off.
Yeah, but you're a woman, so. You cut your hair off or dye your hair blonde, it's divorce time.
How do we have another one of these? I already threw one of these away.
What? Do you have an old one? A super
no, we
old
had
one?
two. You bought these like a couple days apart. This one's September 19th, 2007. This one's September 22nd, 2017. We had one already, and then you bought one, and now we have two again.
Well, I don't see it as a problem. two pumpkin spice cookie butters.
Yeah, but you don't eat them.
Andrew Carswell says favorite sour candy. That would be the Sour Bright Crawlers, or the Sour Burst Bites from Trolley, I think. Great, everybody's saying I'm busted. Great.
What?
Busted. Go-to cereal, Lucky Charms, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Better wrestler, Hulk Hogan or Macho Man? Macho Man.
You never ate these.
I had two of those by accident.
Oh, did you? What are these? Steak Cheetos?
Oh, I guess I've never done them. I'm not doing them right now. Keep them in there. They haven't been opened. Megan says you always need two with seasonal items. I don't think if all the items you can have more than one of, it's not a bad one to have more than one of.
Kratz. This has to be
Kratz
stale.
is, I don't even care. Kratz is so good. Austin asks, number one favorite dairy-free ice cream. That would be Van Leeuwen. They're out of New York. They make a chocolate peanut butter. I didn't even know it was vegan until I read the label. So good. Burger King or McDonald's, asks Brent. That is an easy one. Burger King. McDonald's is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Pancakes or waffles, Caroline asks. That would be pancakes. But
Really?
I don't discriminate. I like them both. Sean Rivers, Macho played for the Cincy Reds before he wrestled. I know, and that's why he was billed from Sarasota, Florida. Even though he wasn't born here, he was born in Cincinnati. Cincinnati just played their spring ball down here, so they billed him from here because he lived here. But he wasn't from Sarasota. I'm the only professional wrestler to ever be born in the state, or the city of Sarasota. Remember that.
This is not.
It's awesome. Lisa Vetta says, hello, Eric. I remember you saying that when you're in New York, you hit up ME Squared. Are their burgers worth a try? Fuck yes. Also, the pizza, Detroit style for life. Mr. Mania says the sweet potato casserole and the goat cheese pumpkin pie flavors look good from Salt and Straw. Fun fact about that, I actually was not impressed with the pumpkin pie flavor last year. I'm going to rescoop it this year, but I actually thought the turkey flavor was better, believe it or not, than the pumpkin flavor. See you, Nicholas.
This popcorn cracked.
Okay, well, let me review it before you eat the whole tube. And your arms turn into tubes from eating too many tubes. King of Space says, Just managed to join the stream. Good. We're just talking food. You came in at a good time. Thanks for that recommendation for that pumpkin pie concrete from Freddy's a while back. Just got it. It is truly great. Thank you for trusting me. I know that taste is subjective. I'm not God. I don't think that my opinion is the end all be all. I don't get mad when people say it's not a 10 or somebody says something I gave a 6 is a 9. I don't care. I don't know why people disagree with me on my own channel. It doesn't make sense, or my own Instagram.
Eat this.
That's my next challenge. I'm going to eat 50 Quest bars for 50K, and then I have to go to the hospital. But yeah, I love, I just like reviewing food, so. Did you try any fad diets when you're on your weight loss journey? Andrew Cargo asked. I tried them all. And they all led to the same place. Caroline says, hi, Kelsey.
Hi. Caroline who?
Okay. Lisa Vetta says, I'm going there Monday, but I'm cheap as fuck. But now that you said that, I'm definitely going to order one. If you got to order one thing, order the burger. Order the Emmy burger, and you'll be happy. Corey says, favorite Turkey Hill flavors other than pumpkin. The chocolate caramel, dark chocolate, espresso caramel truffle, or whatever the fuck. It's a limited edition flavor right now, I think, too. It's amazing. I ate the whole thing in Maryland. It was bomb. Double Dunker's good, too, but I think it's slightly overrated. Graham Slam's okay. Yeah, Mr. Mania says dark chocolate caramel espresso is bona fide 10. I really don't have a problem giving it a 10. Any ice cream that I can't help but eat the whole quart of, that's a 10. Do you like perfect bars? Do you consider them protein bars? I don't know what's a perfect bar. Are those the ones with the, like, they're not protein bars, they're energy bars? I don't know. Shayna Brooke finally got her hands on the pumpkin cookies from Walmart. Glad you got them. They're bomb. Megan Duff said that if I ate 50 Quest bars, I'd take a 50-pound shit.
Oh.
Actually, these aren't a pound a piece, so I don't know.
If you ate 50 Quest bars, you'd have to move out.
If I ate 50 Quest bars, I would probably die. I'm not going to put that theory to the test, but...
Speaking of dying, you got some protein cookies in here.
I haven't tried those yet. I bet they make my asshole fall out. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, nasty little donut things from Japan. Weird shit. A lot of that stuff is awesome, but I only have so much room in my stomach. Sean says, just discovered Edie's slow churn light ice cream. I don't understand why people still eat Halo Top when there's Edie's slow churn in the world. It's so good. It's so much better. Megan says, did you struggle with binge eating disorder? Yeah, I struggled with binge eating disorder for probably 10 years before I finally conquered it. It's funny, too, because when I first started, like, having issues with it, I didn't know what binge eating disorder was. I just, I was fat, so I just figured I ate a lot when I was sad. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. I guess the field of eating disorders has expanded. And, guys are so shy about this stuff, and they're so insecure about it. They don't want to talk about it. And I think that's why it held the topic back for so long, because no one wanted to talk about it as a guy. No bodybuilders wanted to talk about it, or powerlifters, but they all do it. We've all struggled with it at one point or another, some worse than others. And you sometimes just got to sack up and be like, yeah, I have a fucking problem. Not shy away from it, because you're not gonna get better by avoiding it and just glossing over the fact. Those things weren't that good. You can try it though. But Megan, if you're struggling, I suggest doing what I did, getting professional help, because it's hard to try and beat it yourself. Is like, it's just as hard as trying to beat alcoholism yourself or some kind of drug addiction, because there is a physical dependency on food. It has, when you eat sugar, it's got that same release of dopamine that cocaine gives you, and that's why we're always chasing that high, always. Damn, you're doing work. Oh wait, I didn't even try those pumpkin caramels. I don't think. Let me see that.
No.
Are they open? Oh, they're open. Damn.
What? Fun fact review.
I'm gonna do this tomorrow.
Hey, how were these Progenics bars?
Okay.
They didn't make you shit yourself?
Nope. Yeah, dudes just need to stop being little bitches about it. No one's gonna judge them. Ignore my calories. How dare you?
Are you gonna take these?
No, fucking throw those away.
You have a lot of ice cream cones in here.
Yeah, I know. I keep going back to the cookie cones. Megan says, it's so tough. I was anorexic for 2 years, and when I finally let loose, yeah, you couldn't stop, right? It was one extreme to the other. And that's that black or white line of thinking that I talked about on Instagram that's dangerous. You don't want to be black or white. You don't want to be the person who can't have one drink without having 50, or the person that can't eat one cupcake without going off the rails for the fucking weekend. It's about learning how to balance. So, Megan, honestly, one of the coolest things about having that as many followers as I do isn't to sell merchandise or to pat myself on the back and massage my ego. It's that I have a platform now to talk about things that no one else wants to talk about. The things that people want to gloss over. The things that people want to hide in the dark. Oh, these guys, these fitness celebrities. Dude, I'll put it to you this way. I'm in the fitness industry, whether I don't really want to be. I'm friends with a lot of people, and I know some straight up dirt, guys. Dirt. D-I-R-T. If you guys knew what I knew, you'd look at people a lot differently. But that's their dirt, not mine. Manzura says, love that you share that stuff on Instagram. Thank you. Like I said, I enjoy doing it because it's stupid to gloss over. Anyways, I'm going to pull the plug on this one for tonight. It was a fun one. I am not sure what I'm going to do on Friday, but I'm thinking maybe the 7-Eleven chocolate covered strawberry. I got to check my stash. I got some things.
Did you ever do Amble Hills No Sleep Till Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
It was okay.
Because you have 2 pints.
Yeah, it just tastes, it's like gooey butter cake.
Do you want to save this?
Yeah, it's for my dessert after the dessert. But yeah, I'm gonna figure something out for Friday. It's always kind of like a surprise for you guys, and sometimes I switch. Mr. Maney says maybe a 6. Ooh, I don't know if I want to waste my calories on that. We'll see. So actually, you know what? Salt and Straw will probably be here tomorrow, so might have to crack sweet potato casserole open because it is legit. Hey, what are you doing, fat dog? Come here. So,
oh God, he's right on
the puff's ready. Megan asked, "Are you making a shirt with the YouTube logo?" I am actually. That'll come out probably early next year once I clear out stock of the existing shirts. I'm gonna do a Christmas sale. I'll probably drop the prices. So if you guys are thinking about buying a shirt, I'm gonna recommend you wait until around December, late November. I'm gonna cut everything by $5 or $10 and clear shit out. I'm gonna make it rain T-shirts for you guys. So, thanks for coming. And I think I've answered all the questions. So I'm gonna go. Oh, wait, before I go, can you guys handle the cuteness of Cam getting licked by Batman? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? You can't. That was the sound. That sound you heard was 400 people's heads exploding from the cuteness. Batman loves Cameron, and we love Batman for loving Cameron. But I'll snap your neck if you cross me. Hi. Night, guys.